When I first went away, my son was just 2 years old. At that age, he was accustomed to having me in his life. I remember after being sentenced, thinking how life for him would be. Although there were visits, ones that often ended with him crying because he had to leave me. And those were very difficult times for me, and obviously for him as well. In that type of situation, I depended on my father to step up to the plate, but unfortunately, he had other plans. As many people are aware of, my family and I were very close to Johnny Santore. And for those people who knew John, they would never imagine him as the kind of person to take a father figure type of role. Yet, this is exactly what he did when it came to my son and later on my daughter. John was a bona fide tough guy, through and through. But when it came to my kids, he turned to mush. He was there for my son at sporting events, miniature golf or communions, and celebrations, and even on day trips. It's funny, John was someone who had zero fear of anything, but he himself admitted the only thing he did fear was my daughter, who was extremely ferocious as a child. In fact, she had the ability to make a nun drink. John also would take my son every Sunday morning to the diner at Howard Beach and then to Ciro's Club in Ozone Park. One day it was suggested that he also take my daughter along to the diner. His answer was, "Please don't do that to me." At the club, FBI agents on occasion would pass by, and naturally John would spot them. So one day he told me that they keep passing by when my son was sitting outside with him and the guys. He said he's the youngest kid with an FBI file, and John got a kick out of that. He has since passed away, but I know how proud he would be of how those two kids that he loved so much turned out as adults.